Good morning. How are you guys today? Those of you who are watching this after the fact. Like all Sunday mornings, I'm going to do some figure study. And just study in general. This month is Figuary. It's a challenge hosted by the Croquis Cafe and Love Life Drawing. Love Life Drawing is another YouTube channel. It's an excellent resource. Got really cool, like mini bite-sized, like instructional videos about figure drawing and things like that. It's a nice resource. I mean, definitely if you're trying to learn, I would take advantage of it. It's got a lot of interesting videos that could help you learn to draw a little better. So and then also the other resource I'm using is Croquis Cafe, which is a website that has figure drawing models and like time poses and stuff. So it simulates a normal like figure drawing session that you would go to, like when you would sit in a class and there'd be a model in front of you. So the video usually start out with a bunch of 1 minute poses, then 2 minute, and then it goes to a 5 minute pose. So we'll kind of go through it this morning like normal. And if anybody pops in and has any questions, please feel free to throw them in the chat. More than happy to answer anything for you if I can. You know, I don't know everything, and I don't know a lot, but I do know just a little bit. So, and trying to, when people ask me questions and I try to explain it, it helps me to understand, you know, the subject matter better. So, get started here, and press the wrong thing. I got two computers open, so all right, here we go. It's a 180-degree pose this session. So she's on a turntable and they're going to spin her around. So this will be interesting. I just woke up not too long ago. Spent about 20 minutes looking for a cord that connects my my iPad to my laptop so that I can stream, and so I haven't drawn at all. First ones are always the trickiest, you know, especially after not having my pencil move for a couple hours. So we'll see how it goes. I've always been like a big warm-up guy, you know. All right, so now they have rotated her 180 degrees, so now we're going to go to the back. Get her ear in. It's kind of the rough head shape. Gonna get her neck, her trapezes. So this is the back. So whenever I'm drawing a back pose, like the main things that I'm looking for are the spine and just kind of like where the weight is going with her how she's standing, so it'll kind of dictate like how the angle of her shoulders and her hips. I didn't get very far on that one. That's about as far as I got. So we're going to move on to the next one. Oops. All right. What's the next one? So now this one's back to the front. And then now it's a little bit of a different pose. So kind of got that shape of the head for the mask shape. Her shoulders. Traps. I'm taking way too long, like on the head part. So she's a little bit thinner up here on the top. Gonna come down to her hips. I'm just gonna carry that through to the leg that's holding her weight, which frees this one up to kind of do something like that. And then I'm out of time. Alright, so the next one, basically the same, again, same pose. They just rotated her 180 degrees. So her skull, back of her skull shape, her mask of the face in the front, neck. I'm going to get kind of the angle of her shoulders. Now we're going to find her spine. Now I'm going to take the torso kind of in one shape. I'm going to find that weight bearing leg back here. It's nice and stretched, so it's like a nice line there. Arm comes up, just like that. And this leg's kind of out here, and I'm out of time. So now we're on to 2-minute poses, and this is a seated pose. Just got a little bit more time here. Start again with the skull shape. Alright. Gonna find her collarbone. And she's kind of leaned back a little bit. So go for her torso. And I'm almost going to take it in one kind of shape. So we got her rib cage, her midsection area, and then her pelvis in here. So then now we got her left leg comes down to her foot. Other leg is coming up, wrapping around over top, and then her other foot, and her shoulder kind of popped out there. Her other shoulder, arm, forearm. She's using kind of her backhand to support her. Now we'll start adding in a few more of the details. So we got the breasts, And I definitely should probably try to push it a little bit. Push the pose a little bit more this next time. So let's check something. Yeah, okay, we're okay. Alright, so again, she's been rotated. So I'm going to take the head shape and just one kind of abstract shape for it. Her neck's real straight, so I'm going to over-exaggerate. I'm going to over-exaggerate kind of the tilt of her shoulders in this one. I'm going to find her spine again. And I'm looking at the distance between here and here, you know, to determine how much she's kind of turned. You don't want to make those too much alike. Alright, so come out, make an arm shape, forearm shape, hand shape. And get this other arm in here. Just holding on to the other side of the stool. Alright, and now we're going to, like I said, kind of over-exaggerate that kind of leaned back pose. Leg that's going over the top is foreshortened. Goes across, and then we kind of got the stool block and everything. So comes over. Like that. Alright, not too bad. I ran out of time, but that's okay. Alright, oh, got another 2-minute pose. Alright, let's see. And draw overall shape of the head. Get the cross of her face. This is like the center and of her eyes and the center of her face. Come down with her neck. And now I'm going to find her collarbone. So she's kind of pushing out forward a little bit. So I'm going to kind of over exaggerate that. It's better to over exaggerate and then pull things back than to under exaggerate, I guess, and then have things not have as much life. Alright, so now we're going to come into her lower leg. This is interesting, or a little bit of a, it's definitely foreshortened. So I'm going to kind of block that in. Maybe a little bit more primitive than normal. Just drawn through, coming across that one. I'm gonna fix her head, kind of have it come down a little bit more. Alright, so now they turned her backwards. Again, 180 degrees. head's gonna come, her neck's coming down. Okay, gonna find that her spine. Come out. I'm gonna treat. See, you know what I think I'm doing is I'm making her really long in her torso. Maybe I gotta shorten that up just a little bit. But you gotta be careful. You don't want to make it too short. I'd rather have my figures looking a little bit more elongated. Just a little bit more heroic. Those that would be like a more heroic proportion to have the figures a little bit taller, longer limbs, within reason and proportion, I guess. Fix the shoulder. Her shoulder's kind of going like this. I thickened her up way too much. I should have been looking at right here, which I can kind of come back and fix that. That's better. See, now I'm gonna push out that hip and kind of exaggerate, make her look more feminine. And that's it. That's it for this session. It wasn't too long, wasn't too bad. I just wanted to jump on and say hi today. So anyway, if you guys liked the session and the video, please like, follow, and subscribe. Appreciate it. You can find my work on Instagram at Othell1, and I'm on Facebook and stuff too. As you can see on the screen, it has all my social information. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Otherwise, I will be back next week again. Probably do something more longer video next week. I just this week's a little short because I have some other things going on this morning. So I think I may be trying to try some things out on Twitch. I'm not sure, but anyway, you guys take care, and I will see you guys